What's something poor kids know that would confuse the rich? Leftovers? Being ecstatic on payday? Saving up for months for a good bicycle just to have someone steal it a week later? Scratch-off tickets? Having bad teeth and worrying about when you'll be able to either get a new job with insurance or save up the money to fix it yourself? Loud neighbors. Shitty food. Being held below the law and you can't even afford a lawyer. Being looked down on, even though we constantly look up above them. Knowing how to cut shit. Some kids know how to cut drugs, and some kids know if you add some water to your milk you'll have enough for cereal. You can put a tiny splash of water in the jar to get a bit more of the sauce off the sides. Pouring milk into the chocolate syrup bottle. Sleep for dinner. Sometimes milk is all you have. Sometimes you eat spaghetti for 3 months straight. Half a PB&J can feel like a luxury and create a feeling of eternal appreciation for someone. If you pour a cup of water in a cup of milk, you can have a double cup of milk. Do you accept this collect call from? I'm Donna, please pick me up. This does show my age. But it was the only way to get home without spending that milk money dime. Walk like you know where you're going. What a treat it is to do laundry in a nice setting. Those kids I used to go to school with will never understand that my family was so poor that we couldn't afford to use the laundry machines in our building. So my father would frequently get a big cheap bottle of dish soap or some bars of Irish Spring and use that soap for laundry, dishes, and bathing. Also, those television dinners were a godsend. For $10, you could have 20 banquet TV dinners, which meant you could eat well for a few days. The skins are great. Whether we're talking potato, chicken, it doesn't matter. Not having a dishwasher. Oven heat. On the winter time, if you cook something in the oven, you leave the oven door open for extra heat and not to waste it. Many times I would hear my mother tell us, "Don't you waste that oven heat. You best leave that door open." My entire identity revolves around food. I use my spare, fun, money on food now. I give gifts of food. I take friends out to eat. I give people their fav snacks and candy bars as little surprises. We never had enough as a kid. We went hungry every damn day. And now, I express myself through food. I'll bring friends dinner. I'll bake people's favorites. I'll bring my coworkers entire casseroles. I'll take huge pots of soup to our neighbors. I'm getting emotional right now, just thinking about how important the availability of food is to me. I have an 18-year coworker that doesn't eat lunch during break for our 12-hour shift. So I started packing twice as much and I feed her the extra I bring. I just want all my friends and family to be full. To never have to feel hunger like my family did. Like I did. I don't want that for them. You can coexist with other species, without overreacting. Lizards, for instance. Watching the rest of the class go on class trips or vacations while you stay home and/or work. Those banquet dinners made me realize how poor I was growing up. We were food shopping when my now wife and I first moved in together. And we didn't have much money. We came across banquet Salisbury steaks and those turkey dinners with the small slices of turkey in gravy and decided to buy a few because they were inexpensive. Oh my God. I grew up poor, I replied as I lifted one up and stared my wife dead in the eyes. I had a lovely childhood and didn't realize it because we never went without much. Definitely a humbling experience. Having no status at all can be liberating. You don't have to compete with anyone and genuinely don't give a shit about what people think. When your shampoo is almost out but you put a little water inside and shake it and it's like shampoo water. Resource management.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.